beautiful people, I hope you are well and welcome to another video. This vlog, we did have different plans for how we were going to be kicking it off. Surprise, surprise, I was going to go see another sunrise and then go to the gym before work, but stuff happened last night that sort of meant I thought it would be best to get a bit more sleep than I would have had I gone with that plan. But that's okay, we can adapt. But public service announcement, guys, literally any day that you and the people you care about are healthy and well is like something to be so grateful for. Like, it seems so obvious, and I know people say it all the time, but I feel like it's not until you're in a situation where you're sick or someone that you love isn't well, and then you're like, damn, like this is actually the worst thing there. So that's just your public service announcement, that if you and everyone you love are healthy today, it is the best day ever. I've actually got into work a little bit early, so that's why we're having a little bit of a chat. I wanted to try and change it up and not have so much of me talking in the car. Now that I have the camera, I seem to love to do that. But I do feel like we have a little bit to talk about. Life, man. What is this? Honestly, life could throw so much at me, and I feel like this year, if anything has taught me, if I've been taught anything from this year, it's that wherever you are, things can always get worse, so you should be grateful if you are alive and well, and for everyone that you love that's alive and well in this moment, because like things can change like that, and that's just life. And I also think it's so important to just be kind to everyone, because you literally never know what's happening behind like the closed doors of someone's home. Like, that's something, a realization that's really sort of shocked me. Like, you might think you know someone, but unless you live in their home, I feel like you never understand everything that they're going through. And like, it is very easy to keep things that happen behind closed doors like a secret, I guess. There's my very vague though life lessons. I hope you enjoyed that. Today is my first day working back at Woolies, so I took 2 weeks off while I started at Virgin, and I have loved working at Virgin, and it's been really fun to have a change and meet new people. But to be honest, I am quite excited to just come back to Woolies for a bit. I've missed the team shop. I've missed actually the Virgin jobs are really easy too. I've missed being able to listen to music during my whole shift. Yeah, I'm just really excited to be back somewhere where I really know what I'm doing. It's straightforward. So we're excited about that. Back at Woolies for a bit. Guys, honestly don't know what I'm doing with my life, to be honest. Going through a bit of a crisis as to what to do, and I'm in a place, I've never experienced this before, but I just feel annoyed with myself for not getting started on things earlier. Like, my whole life there's never been somewhere that I've wanted to get to, so whatever I've done, it's been like, it's just been for the journey, enjoy the journey. But now I have this goal that I want so badly. I'm just annoyed at myself that I haven't started on it sooner, because I feel like I'm getting older, and I know I'm only 23, but like, I wish I'd gotten started on this earlier, or even just at the start of the year. There's a few things in the like cruise ship application process I wish I'd realized sooner, but it's so hard to get into contact with people to actually find out this information. So I've just been feeling a little bit frustrated lately, but once again, incidents of last night have taught me everyone that I know and love is alive and somewhat well at the time being, and I'm just going to be thankful for that, because that's all I really ask for at the end of the day. I also kind of need a poop. I need to go in early. Okay, bye guys. See you guys after work. Love you. I'm home again. It's the afternoon. It's been a few hours and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm feeling a little bit stressed today. Don't know why. So we've got City to Surf coming up, and I've been wanting to get back into my running. I really don't feel like going for a run right now, but I'm just feeling very like antsy sitting here and just working out what I'm doing. So I'm wondering if maybe just going out and getting 5Ks under my belt is going to make me feel better. I don't want to run, but I haven't wanted to run in a while, so I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed with life, I think, at the moment, but I'm starting to get a sort of game plan of what I want to do. A bird just flew so fast past my window. Yeah, I think at least some fresh air of some sort is going to be good. I'm just trying to work out what to do with tomorrow. I've got a whole day off, and for some reason that's like the most difficult thing for me, to work out what I'm going to do, because there's just so many options. I've got some ideas of what I want to do, so I'm trying to work that out as well at the moment. Okay, I have decided I'm going for a run. For some reason, my Garmin is just not charging these days. I've literally had it sat on charge on different power points for hours, days in fact. And it's really starting to piss me off. I'm going to be completely honest about that. Whatever. Okay, I'm just going to go try and get 5Ks. That's all I ask. 5Ks. That's like 40 minutes max running. And I can come back and vibe. Oh, this was gonna be such a cute, fun vlog. I had all these plans and now I'm feeling like I'm undertaking a sewing project yet again. Let's go get ready for this, because otherwise I'm not gonna go. And then if I don't go, I'm gonna be like kicking myself for not going all tonight, and I don't want to deal with future Shell being mad at me. So let's go. It's okay. It's so cold. So what am I gonna wear? I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Don't make me, Michelle. I'm literally stalling all that I can. But I also have to cook dinner, so I need to go soon if I'm gonna go. I used to love running for some reason. I used to lap it up. The idea of going for like a 2-hour run in the summer sounded great. Now I'm like trying to shove myself out the door for half an hour. I'm hoping by doing this it's going to make me feel more in control of my life and that I can actually get some shit done. Because I could really do with that right now. Don't know what I'm going to do about the watch situation. Don't know what I'm going to do about a lot of situations in my life right now. I'll admit these two are making me feel a little bit better right now. Rocking them, even though the sun's going down, we can still look cool as heck. Let's get this shit started. Okay, we got this, shell. I'm having to off-road through the bush because it has rained. So there's a big lake blocking the track. Let's hope I don't get like a tick or something. Let's like straddling this. Oh, hello. Okay, I can get through, but that's normally where I would run. Let's keep this going. Whoa, I just saw the bird again. I was going to show you, some legend has put these in for me. And then this guy just came out. Also, when I was running, there was another runner and he waved at me when I went past. I thought he was just going to run past, and then he looked at me and waved. And I was like, that is the support I needed for getting out today. Oh, it's still muddy. Do you see that? Cheers. Gotta say, I didn't think I'd get out for a run today, so another win. That's real athlete sweat right there. Also in there. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. I have yet to Strava the bad boy. I was also listening to Diary of a CEO that whole time, because that always makes me feel better. It was the one on sleep, which once again, you know I love all stuff health and sleep. And then I'm going to put my new babies away, give them a wipe. Not my new babies, but my children. Thank you all. They are still making very good use. Oh, can you see yourselves in them? And then just time to make dinner. I'm not sure how fun this one's going to be. I'll be honest guys, I am in a mood where I absolutely hate everything and everyone, and I was just waiting for the kitchen to finally be emptied and cleaned so that I could start. I wanted to start a while back, but I bit my tongue and I don't know, I have been better at recognizing my not positive thoughts and negativity, and not acting on, well, not acting on them, but just like just recognizing that I'm having them and they're not necessarily me, if that makes sense. Like I'm standing here being like so annoyed at people being like, why can't they get out of the kitchen, like I'm cooking dinner, blah blah blah. I'm getting mad, but I'm like, you know what, it's not that deep. I'm having these thoughts because I didn't sleep very well last night. We had a very chaotic night here at home. So I'm trying to just take a deep breath and get this job done, and then I can just start to relax for the night. In other news, I also was meant to actually check what we had in the fridge for dinner before I was meant to start cooking in case I needed to go to Woolies. So we are literally just throwing this one together. I had a rough idea, but I'm not sure we have stuff for this. So we're not gonna let this set us back. We're still gonna have a meal by the end of this. We just need to keep taking deep breaths, honestly. It's one of those kind of days. But let me show you what I got from the Woolies team store, because that's my favorite thing. But I found some beef rump, thinly sliced, which was $5, so half price. And I'm wanting to do, we do this thing, like a Korean bibimbap that was technically a HelloFresh recipe to start with. But I don't know what veggies we actually have. Normally it's not corn, carrots, snow peas, and bean shoots. We don't have bean shoots. I'm pretty sure we don't have snow peas, so I'm gonna have a look in here and see what I can find. So, we're not working with great options, but we're gonna persevere. First off is to get the meat done. I've meant to had it marinating probably since I got home. Did I? No. So we are going to whip up the marinade and sit the meat in that for a little bit, and then we'll assess the vegetable situation. I am kind of bummed that I didn't think about this beforehand, because I did think about it on the drive home, but as you saw, as soon as I got home, things just got a bit chaotic. And now I couldn't tell you where the recipe card is for the actual recipe. So it is a HelloFresh recipe, as I said, but there we go. Okay, 1/3 of a cup soy, 1 tablespoon brown sugar, garlic, ginger, and water. I'm going straight for the big boy soy, and I'm not actually going to measure it either because YOLO. Tablespoon. Since I'm running late, I am going to use these, but normally I would try to cut it up. Shit. I think I've just had a moment. I think we're gonna pivot. We're gonna scrap the bibimbap. We're gonna use this marinade still, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna turn it into stir fry because the veggies I have aren't matching what I wanted to do initially, but we will cook that another time because I do really like that recipe and I wanted to show you. But there's no point me like half-assed showing you when it's like not even what I normally make. So I'm gonna let this sit, and I'm basically just gonna chop up some veg now and stir fry it, which isn't as exciting, but I had to go to the dentist yesterday to get a filling, which I wasn't happy about, but public service announcement. If you're due to go to the dentist, please go. If they can catch it before and just do a sealant, that's a much more pleasant process. But I did go. I was a big brave girl. I was absolutely shitting myself beforehand because it's kind of hit me. I didn't realize that they numbed you, and I was like, crap, that means I'm gonna have to get a needle. So I sat there in the chair ready to like actually cry, and then she's like, okay, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna feel a pinch. I literally didn't feel a thing, and I was like, I was terrified, and then I didn't feel a thing. And I didn't even realize that she'd numb me. And I was like, wait, what? You're done? But when we finished, I just like walked out. Like I didn't even think about pain. And it wasn't until I was literally halfway home on the drive and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't pay. And so then I called them up and I was like, I'm so sorry. I just like walked straight out and I just was supposed to pay. And they're like, they were so nice about it. They're like, oh, that's so fine. Like they hadn't even clocked it yet. Everyone go get your teeth checked, please, and thank you. The other night I was having a look back at like some of my old vlogs. Such a change in eras, like honestly. It feels like it wasn't that long ago that I started this all, but I had like a different iPhone. It was when we were in COVID as well, right? So like going places and I was like wearing a mask. So it did make me feel a bit more motivated to keep this up because I was like, if I just do this over a few years and that's like the vast change. And like I was talking about places too. Oh, like the hedge at the back of our house was only like half the size that it is now. Like it's crazy how much has changed in the small amount of time, and getting to like go back in time and view, I guess, the places that I went then. You can do this, shell. I keep doing that. Oh, also if you want to see my style. I haven't been feeding it daily. Oh no. It's moldy on top now, okay. But there were some bubbles, so like, I probably shouldn't have just taken a big whiff of that, but I'm gonna close that. It's still here. Is it alive? I thought it was, but now it looks like it's taken over by mold. So, no one let me start this project again. Should that be sizzling? Maybe. I've just recalled that we do already have rice. Yes, I'm adding 2 types of reheated rice to this, guys. So if I die, you'll probably never. Actually, yeah, I think I'll still add this one. It looks just like a bit of fluff, not actual mold. You literally are gonna be screaming at me at home. It smells fine. Comment down below if you're adamantly against reheated rice, because in this household we ain't, and I'd honestly never heard of it until a few years ago. Yum, yum, yum. Here's the meat bubbling. I'm gonna give it a stir. Kind of looks a bit gross, so I'm not gonna show you it because you're gonna judge my cooking even more if you didn't already from me just deciding to mix up all the old reheated rices. Guys, also last night I started listening to the audiobook for The Summer I Turned Pretty. Once again, the book is different, I guess, to the show in a sense, but like the shit that's gone down, I was like, he would never. I'm shocked by the characters. Decided it's time for cheese. I need to stop doing thumbs up. I just realized we do in fact have a new cheese that I haven't rated yet from England. Look at that. So there's one from Woolies that's cranberry and pistachio cheddar, and I think that's actually my preferred one to this, because this one, the cranberries are quite large and I find it can be a bit overpowering to the cheese. I'm going to give it a 7.2. It's good. Is it amazing? I would probably get the other brand of cranberry cheese, which I'll show you when we next get it. Dinner was fine. It did the job. It wasn't anything life-changing, but it wasn't bad either. Dad did say it was, missing something, he believed. Didn't come to a verdict as to what that was. Now shut myself into the lounge room and it's finally quiet. And I'm gonna finish watching. I started watching the latest Guardians of the Galaxy last night and completely forgot it was State of Origin. So I had to stop it so I could let the others watch on the big screen. Does anyone else's Disney Plus take so much longer to load than any other streaming? Oh, that was a bit of a jump scare. Jeez.